I have my final whip-in chat. Yes, it was supposed to go up yesterday, but life gets in the way sometimes, so I'm doing it today. Also, my drawing from last week, the prize was not claimed, so I will be drawing middle towards the end of this whip-in chat for 2 prizes. Actually, so I had my random number picker, aka Marlon, pick a number, and I have the 2 winners written down, so I will announce those 2 winners at the end or towards the end of this whip-in chat. So today, what I thought I would be discussing is just some diamond painting tips and hacks. I've had no issues with this canvas at all, but I have had to do some ripping out of drills. The reason why is because this background color, the colors are extremely similar as far as shades and all of that kind of thing. So, and I left a little bit of it here to show you. If you can see, just gonna hold it up a little bit. If you can see this area right here, this area obviously is intermingled with the pink. It goes from kind of a dark peach to a lighter peach to a pink. And I was using my trays from Bella Art de Nicole, which I love. However, when you are working with shades this similar, and you know, I was working out of pink and orange trays, well, you can see where there's going to be a problem right in here because these drills are not properly placed. And I got out a white tray, and I will show you. The colors are very similar, but when you put them on a white tray, you've got a peach and you got a pink. And so I mistakenly put the peach in with the pink. And so that's my first tip. If it looks wrong or if it doesn't look right, it probably is. So I'll be taking these drills off and going back in with pink. Again, when you're working with background colors this similar. Hey Marlon, can you do me a favor? I'm trying to show them something and I want to make sure that they can see it. Can you just see if they can see it? Sorry.
Yeah,
I was trying to escape.
All right.
Okay. All right, so you can see that, and again, you can see these colors. They are very similar, but when you put them in a white tray, they're not the same shade at all. So I'll be taking these out and putting pink in, and I stepped back away from my canvas the other day and went, it doesn't look right. What is the peach doing in with the pink? And it wasn't right. So in addition, this particular kind of looks like swirls. This is the artist Sheena Pike's signature. And I didn't know that I liked that. I really couldn't read it or tell what it was, but I went in and filled it in originally with colors similar to the peaches and the pinks and all of that. But this background is a dark pink. And so when I put the lighter shades on it, you could still see the dark pink through it. So I ripped it out again and put the signature back in. And again, you can't see the symbol behind the drills, which you don't want that. So that's DP tip or hack number 1. If it looks wrong, it probably is. All right, go with your gut. Also, another tip or trick that I wanted to share with you is if you're having trouble getting drills to come out of your tray, it may not be the wax that you're using in your pen if you're struggling. No matter what type of wax you use, there's going to be residue left behind from the wax in the tray. So what I do is I take the tray, empty it all out, of course, take it to my sink and take, a sponge, a scrubber, what have you, and scrub out the tray to get all of that wax residue out, and then the drills will not stick as much. So that is a very helpful thing that I found that helps me get my drills out of my tray easily, and again, they're not sticking all over the place. So that is another tip or trick in diamond painting. And again, the tips and tricks and hacks that I'm going to share today, these are my experiences. As we all know, there is no wrong way to do diamond painting. If something works for you, by all means use it. This whip-in chat is simply kind of a public service announcement just to help out people that may or may not know these things. You may like it, you may not like it. You may say, hey, that'll work for me, but this other thing won't. Perfectly fine. Again, these are just my experiences with diamond painting and things that have helped me out, things that I've learned along the way from different people. regarding diamond painting and all of that. So, you know, again, I'm not saying that it has to be my way or, you know, your way or what have you, but you do what makes you comfortable. So that is another little tip as far as your diamond painting tray is concerned. Another tip that, believe me, I have figured out many, many times over is keep your drills and your inventory sheet at arm's length. So when I dump my drills into my tray, I do a lot with my hands. You know, you guys know I talk with my hands, and you will invariably knock over your drills. So instead of doing that or getting the inventory sheet on your canvas, leave them at further than arm's length. Just get in that habit. Don't put them right beside you, or you may end up knocking your drills on the floor. I found that that's very helpful. I have knocked drills all over the place. I have had an inventory sheet that stuck to the canvas. When I was about 3/4 of the way done, I nearly died, but got it off. Thanks to kicking cancer's butt, she calmed me down, talked me off the ledge, and told me about the baby wipe, that you can put a baby wipe on the canvas and the sticky will come back. And it does. I couldn't believe it, but it did. Okay. Also, keep pets away from your diamond painting, or you're going to end up with hair all over it. Invariably, even though I may diamond paint in another room, pet hair does get on it. Okay, what else do I have? If you mix up drills, and again, with these colors being as similar as they are, I've done it 2 or 3 times with this diamond painting. What I recommend is, if you get your drills mixed up, find the biggest tray you can find. This again is a Bella Art de Nicole. It's called a Max tray. I call it a BAT tray. Many of you know what BAT stands for, big A tray. But so let's say I have mixed drills in number 7, and they're 2 different shades. Dump them all in the tray, and then you're gonna have to use tweezers and patience in order to separate them. Now, what I've also done, and this is very helpful also, is I pour them all in the big tray, and let's say I'm working with color number 7. Well, I'll put that color down on my canvas, and then the drills that are left over, I will pick out and put in the correct container. But again, with these colors being so similar, I have had to double and triple check my colors before dumping them into my containers. Also, this kitting up process, I've used Craftsmate's Lockables, I've used Elizabeth Ward bead storage, that kind of thing. But with this kit up system, I've got actually 2 kit up systems going. I've got my Craftsmate's Lockables, and I have these cylinders, and they stack on top of each other and screw shut. But while I'm working with a color, I have to leave the color that I'm working on open, so that if I walk away, I come back and I am able to tell what color I'm working on. With Elizabeth Ward bead storage, they're individual containers that snap shut, so you could pull that out of your storage system and have it sitting on the table with it closed. But with the Craftsmate's Lockables, if I'm working with a color in this particular set, I just leave it open, which is why I'm leaving my containers at arm's length. Okay? What else? Oh, if you are a hidden type A, or you are an overt type A, especially, I am when it comes to placing drills, especially squares. These are round drills, but if you're getting frustrated with getting them all straight and spending a lot of time straightening, turn off your light pad and step back from your canvas. And I do that, once or twice every diamond painting session that I have, because again, it's not going to look like it looks with the light pad under it. The light pad, turning the light pad off hides a little bit of the unforgiving drills that aren't straightening up for you. So turn off your light pad and step away. And again, that's how I found this mistake, and it just didn't look right to me. So by stepping away and getting the painting off the light pad, you can see what it's actually going to look like when you're completed with your diamond painting. And I'm getting close to getting done. I'm hoping that today and tomorrow I can finish up and be done and ready. Let me talk to you a little bit before I go on with any other tips and tricks. On Monday, a lot of you watching know I go live every Monday at 6 o'clock p.m. Central. I will be going live this Monday for our finale of the All Things Craftably collab. GB Maltese, Grace of GB Maltese, and Michael and Amy, the owners of Craftably, will be joining me on my live. Craftably has kindly sponsored this event with a $50 gift card to Craftably, and we will draw that winner on Monday evening. And also, have some time to chat and pick up with Michael and Amy to find out what they've, been up to and how Craftably's doing. And I know they're getting a lot more inventory in. I know they've been very, very busy. So, that will be so much fun and get to hang out with all of you. So that'll be a whole lot of fun. So join me on Monday at 6 o'clock Central for the finale of the All Things Craftably 21 collab with Grace of GB Maltese and I. So that'll be super fun. All right, getting back into the next tip or trick. Let's see. Make friends with your framer at your craft store. As we all know, framing these diamond paintings is very expensive. And my husband does not frame for me. A lot of you have handy husbands that can frame for you. That is awesome, but I don't. And if I work this hard on a diamond painting, I'm gonna frame it. What my framer shared with me, and as I was bringing in several diamond paintings, I'm like, I'm not spending over $200 a pop, and framing is expensive. So what she does for me now, because I've made friends with her, which is nice, is she has me she'll measure the diamond painting. You're gonna lose a couple of rows on either side just so the mat lays down flat on it, but she lets me pick out a stock frame. I bring a 50% off coupon every time I go for the stock frame, and she custom cuts a mat. Yes, it's a little bit expensive, I will give you that, but if you work hard on a diamond painting, you're gonna wanna display it nicely. So she cuts a mat for me, and then I just use the stock frame in order to get my diamond painting framed. Now, my Chuck Pinson that's hanging up behind me was a custom frame. That was, again, the hardest diamond painting I'd ever worked on. It was just tough, and it was round, but lots of confetti, and it took me a very, very long time to do. I did it in honor of my mother, and the only stock frame I could find was a cheapo looking white frame, and I was not gonna put that Chuck Pinson in that. So, spoke with Marlon, told him what the deal was, and Marlon said, Kara, that's my favorite diamond painting you've ever done. It's for your mother, it's gonna hang in our dining room, go ahead and have it, custom framed. It's gonna be a little bit more money, but let's not make this a habit. And I said, okay, sounds good to me. So that's what we did, but for the most part, I get stock frames from the floor of the store in my Michaels. You can do it at Hobby Lobby as well, but just have the person that is in the framing department measure it for you so that you know the size to get, and then they can just custom frame a mat for you, which is far less expensive. It cuts the cost probably in half. So, and again, if you are lucky enough to have a husband or a friend that is a framer that can frame for you, gosh, that's awesome. And I've seen a lot of people that got really creative with washi tape and canvases that they adhered their diamond paintings to, and those look absolutely beautiful. I'm just not that talented. So if you are like me and go, I really want this framed, but I don't want to spend $1 million, go talk to the framer at your craft store, and they can tell you when they're going to have sales on frames and that kind of thing as well. So that's what I did, and it's been very, very successful. All right. This lesson I also learned the hard way. If you store spare drills, if you are, if you keep your spare drills after you get done with the diamond painting, which I have, again, I like to find a system that works a little bit better for me. It's fine, but it's not ideal to find spare drills quickly. But if you do store your spare drills, check die lots. What I mean is, this number six on my canvas is 407. All 407 drills are not the same. They're not the same color. I have found vastly different colors, and it's the same DMC code. So before you dump your spare drills into wherever you're storing you have your storage, check the die lots, and you can do, again, take a white tray, take take one of the drills that you're about to store and the drills that have already been stored, put them side by side, because again, the colors could be very, very different. And if they are, you don't want to mix them all up. I, again, have learned that the hard way. Just dumped them in and went, wait a minute, those are two totally different colors. It was the right DMC code, it was the right storage container, just two very, very different colors. So check your dye lots. Diamond Art Club, Craftably, your China companies, all of that, their dye lots are gonna be different. They just are. Different companies go with different, you know, drill manufacturers and all of that. And so sometimes the dye lots are very, very different. Okay. What else? This is very important. About every hour that I have diamond painted, I will get up and take a break. Ergonomically, you need to do that. Take care of yourself. Don't be sitting there for 12 hours straight diamond painting and not moving. You need to walk around. You need to give your brain a break. You know, being tired and being fatigued does not bode well for making sure that you're getting everything placed correctly and the right colors on the right symbols and all of that kind of thing. So give yourself breaks. You know, go call a friend, go outside, walk around a little bit. And I do that about every hour that I'm diamond painting, just so that gives me a break and allows me a little bit of time for me, you know, watch TV or what have you. I'm in the middle of a Netflix series right now that I absolutely love. It's called Atypical. Guys, if you need, I'm sorry, I digress, but if you need a Netflix series to watch, this one is awesome. It's called Atypical. It is about a boy. He's about 18 years old, senior in high school, and he has autism. And he's on the spectrum. He's very high functioning. But to watch him navigate life, and he has a job and a computer store and a best friend, and oh my gosh, it's hysterical. Like, he's the person that says what everybody else is thinking, and again, it's a great, great series. I've loved it and will continue to watch it. I mean, his best friend is a hoot and a half. I love him. So again, take a break, watch a little bit of Netflix, and then come back to your diamond painting. And again, you'll see it with fresh eyes. You will feel better, ergonomically. And, you know, again, give yourself breaks. Don't be sitting there for hours on end. It's not good for you. All right. No light pad. I will tell you now, the one tool I could not live without in diamond painting, aside from your pen and your wax and, you know, what you have to have, is a light pad. You know, it's worth the money. It's worth saving up for. It will save your eyes. Okay, Kara, I don't have a light pad. I'm just starting diamond painting. I don't know whether I want to invest in all this stuff just yet, just to make sure that I really like it. Fine. Go get your iPad. Go get a tablet and use that. You will find, again, having light underneath your diamond painting will save your eyes. It really, really will. So that is that's a big, big tip. You've got to have a light pad. You can get them on Amazon. Sander Direct has them. I know for very economic prices. You can look and, you know, pick a price point and look. There's many, many light pads now, and they are different price points. Also, it's a little confusing because the larger the number, the smaller the light pad. So if it's an A3, an A2 is going to be bigger. Took me a little bit to figure that one out. I was like, what? Why is that? But that's the way it is. So if you have an A2 light pad versus an A3 light pad, your A2 light pad is going to be larger. Again, some of these things, I know a lot of you watching are experienced diamond painters, and some of these things are for beginners, but I just figured, you know what, if it helps somebody, then it was worth it. All right, so yeah, use an iPad, use a tablet, put it under your diamond painting, and that works just as well. Just find a light picture or a light setting on the iPad and just put that under your diamond painting, and you can go to work, and you won't strain your eyes. But I'm telling you, really think about investing in a light pad because they are awesome. All right. Next tip or trick. Okay, and I've said this before, but for those of you that might have missed it, I kit up pretty fast. And the reason why I kit up pretty fast is my containers are all numbered, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, what have you. These numbers never change. They never change. So number 6 on here is gonna be 6 on here. Number 7, 7. No DMC codes, no symbols, no sticking on stuff, pulling it off. Like here we go with my Craftmates lockables. 22, 23, 24. So those never ever change. I mean, I'm losing my number 35, so I'll have to remake a label for that. But these have never changed since I've started using them. They always stay the same, so you can get your drills put in and you can get to diamond painting quickly. I know a lot of people kind of don't like, some more drills here, kind of don't like kitting up, kitting down. I don't mind it. Kitting down is sometimes a pain, but kitting up is fun for me. I like it. Let's see. All right. Color blocking is also fun. I'm getting into her and Java Joanna's hat, and they're not a whole bunch of color blocking you can do. I think I got one on upside down. So that is what I'm working on now. Again, I'm in the home stretch, and I'm at the top of her head. Everything else is done. Okay, let go of my drill. There we go. What other tips and tricks do I have up my sleeve? Okay, I have started doing this because there are companies, for example, Diamond Shop's one of them. I love their diamond paintings. They're awesome, great company to work with, but it takes a whole long time to get the diamond painting because they're coming from Singapore. So I have started logging in, writing down what the painting was that I bought, the date that I bought it, and when it comes in. Because again, you will forget. I forget all the time what I buy. Marlon will be like, where did you get this, when? And I'm like, I don't even remember. So you will forget if you don't log down. I didn't used to do this, but after so many times of forgetting, and a painting would come in and I'm like, did I order that? Oh, I guess I did, there's the invoice, shows me when I bought it and everything else, but I would not remember. Anybody ever bought a diamond painting twice because you didn't remember you bought it? So yeah, my advice to you is log in. There's lots of different log books. Jennifer Roberts has a great diamond painting book out there. It is on Amazon, where you can log in all of your diamond paintings, when you started, when you finished, where'd you get it from, all that kind of thing. So I would certainly, again, invest in a logbook. They're not that expensive, and then you can keep track of what you buy, because I forget constantly. So, what else? Oh, this is kind of a funny aside. Some of you saw when I purchased these Bella Art de Nicole trays and I was trying to close them, and Nicole finally contacted me and said, your lid is on upside down. I was trying to do it with the lip down, and I'm like, it's not staying on, it's sliding all over the place. So when I stayed with Fantastic Painters, Crystal very nicely showed me, without making me feel like a complete moron, the lip of the tray is up, and you kind of, you squeeze in the sides of the tray a little bit and get it lined up, and that is how you close it, and it's not gonna slide, it's on there. So that was a nice little trick that I learned from Crystal of Fantastic Painter. So if you have Bella Art de Nicole trays and the lids are kind of sliding all over the place and sliding open, and that's not what you want them to do, you want the lids on, so if you spill your, if you drop your drill tray, the drills will stay securely inside. So that's how you do that. I don't know. Maybe some of this is useful to some of you, and if it is, please let me know. But I was just thinking, I find out stuff all the time, and I'm like, let's share it with people. Okay. Okay, this is another really good tip. There are a lot of folks out there that de-stash their diamond painting kits, and they want to sell them. They're not going to do them, they need extra money, what have you, and I have purchased from individuals. But my advice to you is only purchase de-stash diamond painting kits from people you know and you trust. Because again, if the diamond painting has any type of insurance on it, when you buy from an individual and not the company, you negate that insurance. So make sure that when you buy from people, you know them and you trust them, because there have been lots of people in this world, unfortunately, and it makes me mad that people do this, but they've been ripped off, like they've never gotten their kit that they paid for or what have you. So just make sure you are purchasing from a reputable source that you know and you trust. I would not recommend buying from strangers, because again, you don't know what could happen, you don't know what your kit's gonna be like, that kind of thing. So, all right. My final tip and my final trick, and this is true. I actually learned this about my desk as a principal from a speaker at a conference, and he was the National Distinguished Principal honoree. He was an awesome man, and he gave a speech about, doing things principally, those kinds of things, and just effective ways to do things. And he once said in this speech, if you can find an item on your desk in under 2 minutes, your system is working for you. So I'm going to change that around and make it a crafting tip or trick. If you can find something in your craft room in under 2 to 3 minutes, your system is working for you. You might have a whole ton of stuff everywhere in your craft room, but if you can find a needed item in less than 2 to 3 minutes, your system is working for you, no matter what your craft room looks like. And mine is, I've got to get some storage containers and get it organized, because it's just all over the place. I also need another board for my cover minders to display. For those of you that, again, might not have watched that video, what I did to display my cover minders is I went to Michael's and got 2 cheap canvases, and I painted them black and let it dry, and that's what I display all of my cover minders on. They just pop. It's a cheap way to display your cover minders, and again, have the colors pop and you can see them easily, and I love it. I know people store them on cookie sheets. I know they store them on a lot of magnetic type things. Again, whatever way works best for you is awesome. Again, there's no one way to do anything. Also, if you have a diamond painting tip or trick that you love to use that I didn't mention, or you think other people might like to know, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. I always love to hear new tips and tricks for diamond painting. It's always nice to, I've learned a lot from the people in this community on just different tips and tricks and stuff like that. So, as I'm dropping my drill on the canvas in the wrong spot. Slide over. Okay. Hang on. He doesn't want to slide over. So we will take him off. Hopefully. Yeah, there we go. All right. Yes, have tweezers handy too, because if you got to pull a drill off, it's better than using your pen and getting wax all over the drill you're trying to scoot over. Again, those are my tips and my tricks for today for diamond painting. This whip and chat might be a little bit shorter than usual, but I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you've gotten some tips and tricks that you can use also. And again, if you have any that you feel like I should know, or anybody needs to know that's been helpful for you, please feel free to leave it in the comments below. I always like to learn new things regarding diamond painting. I've been doing this a long time, and I still love to learn about different things that people do to make their experience more pleasurable and easy, because again, this is not supposed to be stressful, it's supposed to be fun. So, all right, are you guys ready? Are you guys ready now? Because again, my winner from last week did not claim her prize. So I redrew that name. Marlon random number picked for me, and I redrew it, and I drew for this week. So if you'll remember what I was giving away last week, my tray, arm's length, remember drills at arm's length. What I was giving away last week were this set of Bella Art Day Nicole trays, 2 smalls, 1 large. That is in that prize package. Beautiful acrylic pen with a 12 placer. Again, you can replace this tip with, you know, any multi-placer you want in a single placer. I love this cute little pen, it's pink. Washi tape, 4 rolls of cute washi tape, chevron checks, suns, hearts. And this is a product from Craftably that I purchased, and I love it. I love these little night lights. I've done a couple of them. This has a cute little owl on it. So, for prize package number 1, I drew, drum roll please, Bring, Irene Chandler. Irene Chandler, you are the winner of this prize package. Yes, it will come with stickers and candy as well, and I will gift it up for you, but Irene Chandler, I'm so glad her number got drawn. I met Irene at our last retreat. She is from Philadelphia, so that will be going to Philadelphia to Miss Irene. Congratulations, Irene. Next prize package. Are you ready? This is a Craftably, again, a product that I purchased from Craftably. It is a diamond drill storage container set, and it's blue. It's got a unicorn on it that says magical. One of my favorite words, magical. This pen, it's a beautiful marbled acrylic pen, again with a multi-placer at the end and a single placer at the other end. Don't want anything sticking to my canvas. This, wonderful, I love these funnels. This is from Archer's Arts. They are a 3D diamond painting printing company, and you use this to pour drills either into your tray or into your storage containers to put them back. In addition, again, I said last week, I took a cue from Grace, who in her first drawing did some pampering items. So I threw in a couple of pampering items for this particular prize winner. This is their advanced body repair treatment. This stuff works. It really, really does. I am, you know, a repeat customer, and so I got this advanced body repair treatment for the winner, and also refining facial scrub. And again, this has a little bit of exfoliant in it that when you put it on your face, it will exfoliate and make your skin soft, and the exfoliating little beads in there have oil in them to add some extra moisture to your face as well. Love Crepe Erase, would recommend it to anybody. It really, really works, and I'm into stuff that works, not a bunch of hype. So, who won this prize package? The winner of this prize package is Deanne Hilgenbrink. Deanne Hilgenbrink, you are the winner of this particular prize package. So Irene and Deanne, congratulations. I will be getting this out to you. Now, my email, it's theprincipalpainter@gmail.com. It's the bottom of all of my videos. If I can get Irene and Deanne to email me their addresses, I will get these prizes to them. So congratulations. Irene and Deanne, please email me. I don't want to have to redraw again, and these are great prizes. They really, really are. So hopefully I will hear from Irene and Deanne very, very soon. I hope you've enjoyed this whip and chat. I know it's a little bit shorter than usual. However, I did want to share with you just some tips and tricks that I've picked up and mistakes that I've made along the way that I was, you know, trying to help everyone avoid, because that's no fun. All right, I am going to continue working on this. I will take a little break though before, remember, take little breaks. I'll continue to be working on her. She's upside down now because she was coming off the table into my lap. So I want to get this done by Monday night. So I've got a few days to get it done, and I'm on the home stretch, and I'm super, super excited. So, all right guys, have a great Saturday, a great weekend. And I will see you guys hopefully at my live on Monday night, this coming Monday night, with Grace, GB Maltese, Michael and Amy of Craftably for some chatter and laughs. And, you know, you guys can ask questions regarding Craftably and the items that they've got upcoming. And I will see you probably later this weekend with an unboxing video. There's an unboxing that I cannot wait to do. Oh, I'm so excited. I may do that today. Anyhow. All right, guys, have a great weekend. And again, in a world where you can be anything, be kind. This is The Principal Painter, and I am signing off.